We require a vessel of larger capacity.
You really didn't want to say the movie quote there, did you?
I stood outside thinking about how not to say that for a while.
Why do we need to Roy Schneider?
Because we've been correct multiple times. It's a lot of the things we think it is.
Okay. Well, why has none of it worked?
That I don't know. But there is a ritual. There is a drawn sigil. There are people and objects and components.
Twomey St. Dunstan's is a spell?
And we need to finish casting it.
That sounds.
Kane and Feels, Day Trippers, Episode 5, Why?
Grilled bloaters. Break off the head, split open the backs and remove the roes and backbone. Toss roes in a little hot margarine or drippings in a small pan until golden brown. Heat grill, grease the grid and place the fish on it with insides to the heather. When browned, turn over and grill the backs. Serve very hot with the roes. When Timothy returns from work, he screams. The man has no ambition. He doesn't even comment on the beautiful golden brown of Samantha's skin.
So we've gone too fast. We're trying to solve the case, but we need to arrange the evidence.
Events, people, patterns. There is a lot. I need to try to work out what the spell is for. Is there anything we've not discussed?
I've been meaning to say, the fact that we've been experiencing multiple segments of everything makes detective work very difficult.
I am sorry.
For once, Lucy, this isn't your fault.
The light came at 8 p.m. But it wasn't the same. It was more like lightning, like a purple crack in the sky, ripping it in half. It stayed for a full-on minute. Adam was fascinated. He stood up to see further into the horizon. I told him it wasn't normally like that. He said maybe it was an oil rig or a wind farm. And I said, I didn't know if they were in this part of the country. I didn't give it a second thought as he leaned. He said, if it is, maybe something is wrong. Like, maybe the normal light is a test and this is an alarm. I thought about it. He fell. He didn't scream. He just hit the cobblestones, face first. The fall wasn't far enough to pulverize him, but there was an audible crack as his neck hit the pavement. I didn't weep. I didn't scream. I watched him for a second. He wasn't moving. I stared at the purple light, still there, pulsing. I knew what to do. I went through the party, the music, the noise. No one had noticed. I went down the 2 flights of stairs. I told the fast food girl that I had a headache and I was going home early. I walked out the front door. I held his wrist and I dragged him to the hedgerow. I saw the men I'd done this to before. 10, 15, 20. So many poor Prince Charmings with me as the princess. Only now, the heart wept. The Thornbush princess.
What is this town? What is this town? What spell? London is a Masonic spell. It draws the Tree of Life. It draws a pyramid. The Hawksmoor churches seem to indicate it is a stabilizing spell for the authorities. The Royal Corporation for the City of London uses a melanic dragon spell, but I don't think that works. Washington, D.C. is similar, but it's a nervous spell, an anxious spell. What spell is Twomey St. Dunstan's?
I don't know spells. I know a few charms. I know how to reload them. Kane is crouched on the arcade. The esplanade. I love the word esplanade.
Same. Esplanade. Esplanade. A promenade for the sea. Esplanade. Esplanade.
What are you up to?
I am looking at the Ordnance Survey to see the sigil shape. Does that look like a Norse protection rune?
That looks like a slip road from the A338.
Yes, it is one of those. These. Oh. Damn it.
What was that?
Not sure. We've heard it before?
Definitely. Probably?
Ooh. What does that mean?
Wait, I normally ask you that.
You've been ducking me, Riz.
Have I?
I mean, not here. On Iran. I'm constantly PMing and IMing you, dude.
Oh.
I'm Nala Hotep 44 on there, man. You need to hit me up. I want to introduce you to some stuff. Stream soon, yeah?
I did stream. And I got an invite to a part of Aranon called Ria? Riley? Rahe? Dunno. Had the Bush guy, Nobshiboff. Turns out he was just moved to the not advertising friendly section. That's a strange attitude, I guess. But when I was younger, I used to be on a Chan style image boards. Not a lot can shock me. There are games here too. Someone's streaming a speedrun of the old horror folk games, which is fun. The PM buzzes. Nalahote 44 says, "Come to the chat." I enter. Something horrible is happening. The purple-pink light from my face cam blares across. A young man with a frozen grin pulls hair from his head. I close the link and I try to sleep. I keep having a nightmare with the fibre optics. The spiders are here. Their heads like ISP addresses. The spiders made the web, cannibalized it, and they feed in the pain. The spiders are here.
Hey, Riz, let me cut you off. That doesn't happen here. Let me send you a password.
Before I know it, I'm back in my room. I get PM. Nalahotep 44 says, Fartagan? It means dream. It means to see. It means stream for the private chat. I obey. I play yellow sign. 2,000 people in the chat. Emotes and stickers that hurt my eyes. I get a 14 times 2 combo on level 1. Yeah. I'm back at work, the office. I'm playing yellow sign at my desk.
We're very happy with your work on the Fartagan project. You're going to be lead project manager from now on.
Thank you.
See how easy it is with Iran on?
Charms? Do you think it needs charms?
I need a map and a pair of glasses.
Candles? Do we need candles?
Candles. Candles seem appropriate.
Not for the chip shop.
Ooh. Large cod.
Okay. Kane doesn't normally eat fish, but I'm rolling with it. It's a Friday anyway. I walk past the fence post that takes you from the road to town. I look down at the purple silk scarf over my shoulders. The lilies grow strong here. Men place shoes upon the tables of shops. A lone voice sings a lament from the second-hand shop. Yo.
Ooh,
Oh. What's that? Okay. Yo.
another light hit you.
Can I have a large cod and chips? Large cod and
What
chips.
are you doing with your hands there, son? Have you ever seen a cod in your life that big?
I've never seen a cod.
Okay.
I've never seen a cod unless it's been, like, battered already.
Well, you should be so lucky to see one that big.
So, in that case, a medium cod and chips. And, Savloy and chips.
What did you just call me?
No, to eat.
Do you know what? I think you better leave.
The Savloy, like the red, you know the red like sausage thing?
Oh no, we don't do them. No.
Oh.
No, there was an insertion problem a few years ago. It didn't go well.
Oh gosh, what do I have instead? I don't want mushy peas. I really don't want mushy peas.
No, I wouldn't. I know where they've been.
I'm gonna leave, okay? This went all wrong. I'm gonna try again. I'm sorry.
Oh, hello, Londoner. Enjoying the holiday?
Very much so.
Mm.
Can I have a large cod and chips? And, dum. I'll have another go. Savloy and chips.
Linen or paper?
Linen? No, paper, please.
Paper coming up. All obituaries.
Linen?
The clocks have stopped. Here you go, love.
A row of black-clad procession followers moved to the head of the cathedral. Oh. There isn't a cathedral in Twomey St Dunstan's. There's linen, lilies, purple linen, scarf. Oh! Bloody hell.
Meat. Brains, fried. Soak the brains well in warm salted water until they are quite clean. Then drop them in boiling salted water and boil for 2 minutes. Take up carefully and drain well. When cool, flour, egg and breadcrumb them and fry in deep fat until brown. Drain and serve with gravy. Grilled tomatoes are an excellent addition. Ooh, that must be the regional manager.
Kane,
Feels.
it's a funeral.
It's a funeral! You're a genius!
I am the yawning man. I am the sleepless man. I stand on guard, yeah, with tongues in hand. Oh, Dearville, such enmity leads slowly to strange affection. Decades of conflict is decades of contact. 2 sides of the silvered shilling. I remember what I saw. Your broken, beaten form. Please, you said. Please. One kind mercy for an old enemy. Your hooves were cracked, aching, worn down and beaten. Millennia since the fall, where souls were seared with hot coals, gnarling and deforming, and never a moment's rest. And I felt my feet twinge in old leather shoes, blistered and calloused as age comes to hunt me. And so I take my iron nails and cast them into the tempering fire. I pull your hoof up to my knee and take a hammer from the pyre. And clang! In agony you wail. And clang! The vitriol you spit. And clang! And clang! Hot nails driven. Clang to hoof and clang to shoe. When the ordeal finally ended, you turned and curious, asked me why. And I told you, he hath made a remembrance of his wonderful works. Being a merciful and gracious Lord, he hath given food to them that fear him. And with that, I grabbed my tongs and led you hissing from my forge and cast you out upon thine ass. I bellowed oaths and gave my word. You have no business in this land. You have no business in this parish. While I have my tongs in hand, while I am the sleepless man, while I am the yawning man.
It's a funeral.
We've nailed it! That noise! That bloody noise is not stopping us!
That noise! The bell is ringing! This is our wake!
No! No! The wake is after. We need the vigil.
Vigil? Yeah. Is it Catholic?
I don't... I'm sure we'll know when we've gone wrong.
You would.
Oh, look, it's that thing.
What the hell is that thing?
Shh, it's fine.
Some simulacrum of a Victorian maid girl is next to me, wearing some sort of pinafore dirndl. Skin like a doll. Black vapour pouring from the cracks in her face.
Oh, for the whole time you've been wearing, like a morning dress. Kind of expected her to disappear, but she just brushed past us and walked down the road, sort of skipping. That was...
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a funeral. The town is a spiritual funeral spell. Who's dead?
Do they die? The ones over there?
No, not in a way we can understand. If it was science, I think it would be wholly dimensional.
You're using science.
I'm trying to.
Also cute. Explain.
Like, there are dimensions to science, isn't it? Like we live in the third dimension because we're objects in space. And the fourth dimension, it is space.
This is like 1950s BBC sci-fi.
It's a good analogy. I'm not going all Arthur C. Clarke, but the gods would die in a fifth dimensional space.
Made of magic.
Made of magic! Thank you, that feels much better.
So it's dead, but it's dying slowly.
The noise that we keep hearing is the death throes, or a literal death knell.
Damn it, I thought it would happen there.
Yes. Yes, same. That would be a bit convenient, though. Damn. Okay. So who is dying?
One of them on the other side. Totally. It feels the same as that Scar voice.
Scar from the inside. Yes, you're right, yes.
Wish I had a charm for that.
Ooh. We could make that. I'd make a sigil for demonic detection and run it through the seeing stone filter I have notes on.
Not
and
right
then
now.
We could,
Stop.
Fair. So it is dying. Is it dying here?
It's dying out there in the sea.
Yes, the light. Indeed, it's dying every night
at
2 minutes to 8.
Wild.
My work done, my curse placed, my tower ivory, my love defaced, the blood sucked, the bush supped, the king saddened, the crown forged in lead. The purple glow hung longer now. My little Camelot, my little Ragnarok, if I am a shield maiden, I know where I must go. Hopefully no prince will find me there, for both our sakes.
I'll log on for the evening. Now that I know that Nala Hotep 44 is someone I really know, then it doesn't seem so scary, I think. I tap my microphone. I adjust my face cam. And I hit live. Hey everyone! What are we doing?
We're watching. You're doing.
I don't understand.
This is the streaming service. It ran on. The service is watching you get help.
Help?
We've told you. The pain is the cleanse. You're not just doing this for you, Riz. You're doing this for all of us.
So, what do I do?
You open the letter I gave you this morning.
I open it. There's a payslip making about as much as I do for 6 months. Tax in a different bracket. Approved and already in my account. Money that I could live on. But the envelope is heavy. Heavier than the paper. Heavier than it was when I was given it this morning, it seems. But that can't be true. No. Under the payslip is a straight, open-faced razor. Pearlescent handle.
Do you see the private tab? I'm going to switch off my stream audio. When I leave the chat, hit the tab and tick the live feature. I've collected you quite the audience here, Riz. Hold the razor and you'll know what to do next.
Nala Hotep 44 has left the room. I hold the razor. I stare into my reflection in the darkness. With the pale blue of the screen illuminating my face. My PM window buzzed again. Nala Hotep 44. It'll be fine. The razor knows what to do. Join the live tab. I click. I make sure my audio is synced with a clap. 38,212 people watching this live stream. The first in the public tab in the Iran streaming service. Number 1 on the chart. I begin to sweat. This is the big time. I hold the razor. It's no different from the tiger suit. This isn't me. This is the most popular streamer on Iran. I know what the razor wants. The first slice sends the chat spiraling, scrolling so fast, usernames are blinking with happy little stickers, happy little emotes. The pain isn't even there. But I'm worried about my face cam. It's focused on the poster behind me now, like a rack zoom. Okay, let's set that back up. I feel bad, so I'll make the next one a big one. Chat horrors to supernova. Kadaf says cleansed. El Hadred 12932 says cleansed. Joseph Corwin 3 says cleansed. 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 A random admin appears, called Teloff 113, and Nala Hotep 44 welcomes them. They offer me a premium channel to display my art. Teloff 113 tells me that it has a call button to call my followers to me. And I should never staunch the wound. I'm so proud. The chattering spiders come down their fiber optic webs and cocoon me. I'm so proud.
What is with all the noise? Riz! I'm coming in. Oh my god!
Cleanse.
Well, that
that settles it. Jeanine, this is quite the best meal I have ever had.
Oh, Mr. Grace, you are too kind.
I'm serious. The soup was delicious, the salad was very enticing, and the oranges. How long did they take to make?
Oh, not too long. A day and a half.
Wow, your commitment to culinary excellence is astounding. But I must ask, will Timothy and Samantha not be joining us for dinner?
Oh, but they have.
You know, I'm glad you finally found a use for old Tim's brain. As far as I can tell, he's never used it at work.
Oh, stop it.
Well, now that's over. Join me tonight.
That's rather forward, Mr. Grace.
Enough. My darling Jeanine, you should not be out of the spotlight a single second longer.
You were.
They're waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we're the priests?
I mean, I normally expect that to be, like, your job. But the owner of the Baltic King is going to sail us.
I'm going to sail you boys out. We need to get this done.
And that's why you're a priest now, too, Rude.
What does that make me?
Ah. Hello, Hannah.
I imagine that makes you more important than both of us.
Weird. Okay, let's do the ritual.
I think it's a funeral.
Ugh, that is worse.
I know, right? Hate them.
Oh. I like funerals.
Not surprising.
Shall we sail?
Disembark. Set off. Do this thing. Oh, man, this is real scary. For the first time in my life, in my professional career, he grasped my hand and squeezed it tight. We stepped onto the boat.
You've been listening to Kane and Feels, Day Trippers. The cast in order of appearance was Jack Fitzpatrick, Oliver Morris, Ali Cambell, Beth Eyre, Greg Lass, George Ofori Addo, Sarah Golding, Mean Mark Waylett, Vivian Padiglia, Viviana Padiglia, Umnia El Neal, Karim Cronfley, Greta Clarkson, and Dave Pickering. Now that you've heard a stream of names, why not hunt us all down on social media using our various internet handles, chief of which is Kane and Feels, all lowercase, no spaces, which can be used to find our Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Gmail, Patreon, WordPress, transcripts, and all the other heaps of joy we've vomited unprompted onto the World Wide Web. Our Patreon is very fun, so join us there. Also, we love seeing your pictures, theories, and key smashes about Kane and Feels, so keep doing that, and we'll be back soon for the finale, which is on a boat. Is that a spoiler? Nah. And finally, to play us out, Daniel Johnson and the Back End Mumblers with Goodbye Bin Men.
Well, boys, it's time for one last ride. Well, I'm hanging up my spurs. Seems I got no other thing to do. Your refuse has been collected, which means my contract is through. All I gotta show for it is a set of spurs and a dusty old horse. Or is it a bigger thing, like a tankard or something?
Goodbye, Ben, man, goodbye.
Look like I'm gonna hang up my spurs. Oh, dearie me.
Goodbye, Ben, man, goodbye.
Betsy, you have been a trusty horse to me these days. Yes, you have.
Goodbye, Ben, man, goodbye.
Time for you to go around the back of the shed.
Goodbye,
What?
Ben, man, goodbye.
They just shot my
horse.
Now what am I gonna ride on when I collect your rubbish? I guess I'm gonna have to find some other occupation, or I'm gonna throw myself in the back of the truck and let it crush me. Oh no, oh yes, oh well. Sounds like a way better idea. Sounds like a solid solution to me. Sounds like a solid suggestion to me. Goodbye, Cowboy Binman. Goodbye, Cowboy. Goodbye. The Cowboy Binman.